from the recipe, you do a natural release for 5 minutes, and then you do a quick release after that 5 minutes. So we're going to try it, and we're going to see how this works out, and we'll check back. So my lid is on it, and let me see if I can do this while recording. I'm going to pressure cook, and we are going to do high, and then we're going to lower this for 5 minutes, and then we're going to press start, but I want to make sure that this is on the correct setting. Can't see it on here. Okay, this is vent, and this is sealed. This is your weight. It's snapped on, and this is the pin that will pop up whenever the pressure gets up to where it's supposed to be. So it looks like we are in the right position to hit start. Wish me luck. It's come up to pressure. It started its 5 minutes. The pin is up. Here is the count up. We're at 2 minutes. The pin is up. This is the natural release time. We do this for 5 minutes. It just went up to 3. And then we do a quick release, which we release the rest of the steam. I have a bowl of ice water ready, so whenever I release the steam, that I will stick them in there for a few minutes. It says 2 minutes, other people says 5, so I'm not real sure which is the best, but we're gonna try, I would assume, the 2 minutes, maybe 3, and see if they peel. We are at the 5 minute mark, so I'm going to hit cancel, turning it off, and then this is where the steam would release, and here we go. Do not try opening this lid until that pin has dropped. While that pin is up, there is still pressure. Once that pin drops, the pressure is low enough that it's not going to blow water all over you, scalding water. So make sure that pin has dropped. We're going to wait for it. It's my ice maker dropping ice cubes, if you heard that. And about to make more ice. There, the pin dropped. I don't know why my video is blurry. There, it's cleared up. Sometimes my lid does not come off very easily, so I may have to work it with both hands. There's the eggs. And I forgot to mention earlier to make sure you've got your seal in there. This is my seal I use for proteins and savory foods. I have another seal I use for yogurt only. So we will see what happens. And to not keep you back and forth and making you dizzy, I'm going to pause it for a moment. I have set a timer for 2 minutes, and I may leave it just a little bit longer. I'll just see how they feel, but this method is supposed to allow these to peel easily. All right, this is the first egg right here. I'm going to try to do this on camera with you. I don't have our tripod. I'm gonna peel this right on the counter, which is not normally how I would do this, but for video purposes. Well, the shell's coming off, as you can see. Probably should zoom out. I might stop the video and redo another one, but whoop, it bounces. It's got like little divots in it. I'm not sure what's up with that, but it did peel cleanly. So we'll see what the next one's like. All right, let's see if we can do this again. Have just a little tear right there. Could have been my fault, but not too bad. Can't wait to see what they look like inside. Ooh, that was really soft. And this one's peeling probably the best. Sorry, I'm right-handed and the way the camera's set up is a little awkward, but that one peeled absolutely beautifully. Oh, little divot there. Nothing bad. So I'm not going to peel all 12 of them on here, but these are brand new eggs. These are not old eggs like they say they use for easy peeling. So I think it's a pretty good success so far. I would definitely try this in the future. I have other methods I've used that's worked well for me. One of them is posted on our YouTube channel, Find Yourself Adventures. That one peeled pretty good, so I think we're having success here. So I have the dozen done. Sorry the lighting's changed. I just usually cook in the kitchen without the light on, but I figured I would turn it on to show a little better. That I had another one that had the little divots, the little dimples, and I don't know if this is from having them too close together or if this is normal with Instant Pot, but for the most part, I have this one here also that's got some divots, but for the most part they peeled completely easily. Just some of these divots is all that I really see. Some of the eggs, I don't know if you can see, is real thin on the bottom. I'm assuming for how they sat in the pan. But for the most part, they did pretty well. I'm using the majority of these for pickled eggs, so I'm not cutting into most of them, but I will find one that I will cut into and show you what it looks like. So I've noticed that all of them had the dimple at the bottom, some more than others, which that's where the membrane is that you crack to help with easily peeling the eggs. That's the first part. So maybe that's why they're so easy to peel, because of them developing that on the eggs. This is what the inside of the egg looked like. This was doing the 5-minute. I think that it may have rested or cooled maybe a little too long since it's got a little bit of the green, but it's pretty good. And I didn't know if peeling was easier because they sat in the cold water longer as they got a little bit better, but then whenever I ran across another one with the divots, I figure that's something else that's caused that. But all in all, I think it was a success.